hate quiet luxury. People try to dress like upper class, but
Oh, it's like in Sex and the City, Big was like Natasha, like beige couch.
Like Natasha?
Beige.
Hello, welcome to Hue House. So this is our guest today, Haoran. Welcome. This is the, well, you probably know from like the previous episodes. So we are doing an API month collaborations for 929, the cocktail bar on the second floor. We're doing a collaboration menu. We're gonna feature different creatives in different industries. So today we have Haoran from the fashion industry. So I'm gonna let Haoran talk about what he does.
Hello everybody, I'm Haoran. I'm the designer and founder of Private Policy, and we're a genderless brand based in New York City.
So we usually start the episode with like cocktail tasting, right? Because we can't talk without cocktails. At least I can't chat without cocktails. So this one actually very strong cocktail. Actually, we have to taste it first, and then you let us know what you taste in the cocktail. Okay? Cheers. Okay. Cheers.
I'm gonna just.
All right, take a sip.
It's reshaping my opinion on martinis.
Right. But a smooth martini is very dangerous because it's so smooth and you don't feel like you're consuming alcohol.
I'm
Okay, she's already kind of drunk just based on just one sip of martini. Okay, so Haoran, tell us like what you taste in the cocktail from your first.
I think I can taste the tea flavor in it.
You got it right. What kind of tea do you think it is?
It's green tea, based on the color maybe.
And for reference, we added green tea because Haoran said he likes drinking green tea. So this drink is gin based, and this whole concept of the cocktail is supposed to be really clean and sharp. That's his impression of your brand actually, like clean and sharp, and very fluid. And there's gin, so it's gin first, and then there's white wine, there's pine needles, and guava, and these are the tasting notes that we have in the cocktail.
Oh, there's wine in it?
Yeah, there's a little bit of white wine. And those three ingredients are supposed to recreate like your latest season. You know, you told me that your reference is the workers, you know, working on the railroad or the ones going for the gold rush, like the earlier like immigrant days. So we trying to recreate like that environment, like being in the mountain, being the forest, like being out, like this is supposed to recreate that flavor. And then the pine needles is, so our batch director actually saw the photo from your fall collection in Shanghai. He was like so impressed with like the setup and leaves and everywhere. So he took that literally and wanted to add it to the drink. And then last but not least, green tea, and it's actually from your hometown.
Oh really?
Yeah, 青岛老山绿茶.
It's a green tea that's from the north, the most north China that you can get. So,
oh really? That is, I mean, green 青岛is like very on the northern side.
Above 青岛, you cannot have tea anymore.
So this is your drink.
Where did you find the tea?
On Amazon.
Okay.
They're actually pretty available. Like I'm actually
idea.
surprised. Like we're kind of looking into the tea, and then it's actually more accessible than we thought.
Really?
Well, Chinese products are everywhere.
Also, I just think tea culture itself like is popular right
Yeah.
now. So.
But I mean, like a lot of drinks here at 929 are very tea forward, which I do really, really love, and that's how I kind of convinced my dad to drink a little bit with me. But without further ado, let's take another sip.
Yeah, let's take. I'm gonna put this away first. I'm gonna put my cheat sheet away.
This is really good.
Yeah, you guys keep sipping. You're gonna just get drunk. Oh my god.
Okay, now let's talk business. I'm joking.
We should talk business. The business is literally laying out on the table.
Yeah. Do you want to, well, now that we've already, gotten to know what you do you want to just dive right in and tell us what are the highlights?
Yeah. So should we start with Vogue maybe? Because Devil Wears Prada is like, coming up soon.
Rihanna.
Okay, yeah. So Haoran was asking me to bring a couple of things that has special memory to me. So actually, I was in a rush. So and I was like, okay, why not I bring like some magazines that has my work in it? I'll show like all different things. So I brought like this American Vogue with Rihanna on the cover, and it was from 2019, and it's the first year that our brand has been recognized by Safety Vogue Fashion Fund, and we got our like home page, like a full page with Kaya Gerber on it. and I was really proud. And we had our like very signature like checkers, and also this print was made by like the corn cover from the bank. So this season was inspired by like the relationship between like money and human. So our brand is based on like the social issues, and each season we're talking like a different thing basically.
Wow, it's deep.
Yeah, and this is not the only vote. We have another vote.
Who is this?
Yeah, and this is Vogue China, and I was really proud because I was like reading Vogue growing up, and having my own page like first time was like a big thing to me. And this was 2018, was before that, and we also got a full page, thank you, by ourselves. And this season was pretty like workwear inspired as well. It's like very related to the drink today still, and we keep the same spirit like all the way like along. And this season we talked about it's called The Great Dictator, and we really don't want war to happen. I think that's kind of, I don't know, same thing happening like right now sort of. And so we did a lot of like workwear trucker jacket this season. Yeah.
I really like this look.
Thank you.
Like I would date these guys, but they're probably not straight.
Oh, I can introduce you to them, I think.
Oh.
Maybe they're my future boyfriends.
And how did that happen? Like, do they tell you beforehand that you're a feature? Like, they talk to you, like the stylist. Like, how does that work?
Actually don't know. I think they spot designers around the world, and their editors pay attention to Chinese designers, so they know like who is going up, who's the guy. So they just pull clothes from them basically.
I see. So you have no idea this is happening before you just like one day.
We know it's like Vogue is like borrowing clothes from us, but we don't know what they're gonna do with them. So
I see.
Yeah.
That is very cool.
Yeah, it's a feature that I really liked. Yeah.
Ah, wow. And then we got New York Times right here.
Yeah, thank you. This is another year before. It's one of our first press. So this collection, we talk about the work piece as well, basically. So we have like flags, like upcycle flags as a new garment, and all the things can be destructed like into different things. Oh, actually, this collection was about globalization. Yeah, so. We think like the world should think like one idea basically, or I don't know, just we hope people that can collaborate together. That's why there's a lot of snaps, a lot of different layers on the same garment. So, and also we made all different flags into like one like jacket and pants.
What are the facial tattoos about?
I think they had different meanings back then. I cannot really read right now. It's like it's our second collection, I think.
Early days.
Yeah. It's one of our it's our second presentation. We were really shocked that we got on the New York Times.
Yeah, you were recognized already.
Yeah, I think we were actually one of the brands that talks about like social and political issues. I think people were really happy to see like fashion is finally like stepping into this part of the world. So I think that's why we got this page. And I think the face tattoo we mainly talked about also like it's inspired by like globalization, like the world from like all different parts, like I don't know, international relationships and stuff.
I see. So is it? I mean, now that I'm looking at the photo, right, it's actually all like male models.
Yeah.
Is that intentional? Because I know that your brand is like gender fluid.
Yeah. No, when we started, we really had no budget.
Okay.
Are they like
just
cheaper?
Just like every fashion brand.
Yeah, I think male models are more affordable than girls. We could not afford girls in the beginning.
Wait, why is that? Is that so interesting? Why?
The women's wear industry is a lot larger industry than men's wear. Therefore, like a regular male model, if they're on the same level, is like 1/3 of the cost as a girl. So
has it always been like that?
This is just like something in the industry. Yeah.
For once, women have more power than men in the industry?
Yes.
In fashion, yeah.
We're one of the industry that women has more power actually.
Wow.
So that's not intentional. With all the male model.
No, it's just when we started, so like we do not have budget, so this is what happened.
I see.
The outcome was good, so we were happy. So
I see. So, but then we were talking about your brand as like gender fluid. So, do you like have like be mindful of the ratio of the pieces, or like the the gender of the model? Like, do you keep the ratio, like make sure it's like balanced?
Yeah, we just keep true to the collection right now. We think if this look would look better on a girl, we would fit on a girl. If we think that look would look better on a guy, will fit on a guy. Or they could be, I don't know, transgenders, like any gender like that could be included like in our collection.
I see.
Yeah, we had all different peoples like in our like drawing shows before.
When you're casting models, like what do you usually look for?
I think it's a character, if their spirit and if their spirit fits the brand. Yeah.
Do they always have to be like professional models? Have you ever done like non-model runway shows?
Like we had like, if you check on Vogue, our second lookbook on Vogue runway is actually all by our friends.
Oh.
I shipped my like resort collection to like our best friends. I think, and then they take selfie of themselves and we upload it like for Vogue.
Oh, can I be a friend?
It's a very, of course, it's a very different type of lookbook. I think they did. Yeah, and also in the beginning, this brand reflects our friend crowd. It's like basically our community. Like I think our friend really has their own thought to this world, like what's happening, and they really have their own opinion. So that's how we started the brand, and that's why I always have like friends and just like regular people like working the runway as well.
And would you start in other places other than New York for your label?
I think New York is the only city.
It was the only city.
Yeah, I went to school in Toronto, and I did like, school application for the schools in the UK back then as well. But I still chose to go to Parsons. So yeah, I think New York is the city.
How does the experience of living different cities and country like shape your, like artistic approach and creative thoughts, I guess?
I think for New York definitely built me as a foundation, as a like designer and artist, like how I think about things and like how I develop a collection and how this collection we apply. It's definitely, I think, more Americanized. Yeah, and then I go to Shanghai a lot. I think Shanghai inspires me a lot as well. Like the people there and the city, like it's very fascinating.
For sure.
And also there's a lot of like new like technology that's going on there. I think that's very exciting as well.
Yeah, no, I visited a couple of months ago. There are so many new like installations and exhibits, and I think they're all like pop-ups. Like they change so fast.
Yeah, I think everything just changes really fast, like in Shanghai. It's a very fast-paced city.
To me, Shanghai is just kind of like a more like convenient and like comfortable New York. They're like on this like parallel universe that they're pretty similar actually.
Right. I think creatively, diversities are probably appreciated, but culturally, do you think there was like an obstacle to like blending as a designer in a way?
I think I definitely learned a lot more like after I graduated, as I talked about American culture. But I think everybody should be themselves and just do themselves. I think all different cultures need to be celebrated, basically.
For sure.
And I think what Haoran did really well is that, so I actually went to his last show, and I'm like still thinking about it. That I mean, music is a big part of the show, right? I talked to you about this. Like, I'm still thinking about this like electronic version of 月亮代表我的心. It's actually like a classic by Taiwanese singer Teresa Tang. Like she's like such a classic, really well known.
All my uncles love her.
Yeah, like
she's like that person, you know.
Yeah. Like I think that like captures the essence of like how do you incorporate your culture but also make it like actually just works for the fashion show.
Yeah, I think for me, like I do like 2 shows a year usually. I think whenever I do a show, it's the time to really show like what I'm thinking about the world right now. And I really love K-pop. I have a lot of Korean friends, so I'm thinking why not show like our like metal pop like during the show, since I have this opportunity. So I asked the composer to put more Represents My Heart as part of the soundtrack. So I think I'm really happy that that could be like part of the show as well. Yeah, and our show was also inspired by like early Chinese immigrant that came to America, and I think we are also immigrants here. So I think it's big family we need to celebrate, and like also the history we need to remember. I think that helps with our community, I guess.
That's amazing. That's a perfect statement for 1992. So
For sure.
Yeah.
When you think about these social ideas, which eventually would become collections, how do you know that it's strong enough to become a collection?
I don't think you know. I think also that's the charm of like art and fashion. You never know, like it's the outcome. You just do what you feel, and then and then after you finish, show it to the world.
Okay.
And waiting for like, well, I don't know, the feedbacks basically.
But when you like do release it, do you like kind of expect it to become like a statement, or there's just no expectation? You're just expressing yourself.
I think I'm making my statement for my community, but like how the other people will receive that I really don't know. Like before the things launch, so.
Yeah, I mean, people are different. People could be judgmental. Yeah. Are there things or like fashion trend that like you secretly like they seem like fashionable, but you don't like?
I think it's boring or bad or
bad, just bad. Like you look at it, you're like, oh my god, this is horrible. How is this trendy right now?
It's like one of those videos that like hot takes. Like, what do you think?
Like your hot take.
Okay, I hate quiet luxury.
Quiet luxury.
Yeah.
Can you give us some examples?
I think quiet luxury has been a trend for like years. It's basically a lot of beige, a lot of gray, a lot of navy. People try to dress like upper class, but
it's like in Sex and the City, Big was like Natasha, like beige couch,
like Natasha.
Beige.
Yeah, that's her basically.
So you're trying to look like you're from like
old money. Yeah.
Yeah, I think people should be more interesting and show their personality. It's a very short life, so I think you should dress like whatever you feel.
You might see me in more colors this summer. But I think clothing kind of says a lot about their personalities, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Like in my point of view, I think everybody should be celebrated.
I like what Haoran was saying is that, like, we have to embrace like our culture, like stop the self-hating.
Like how does it make you feel when you see like a non-Chinese person being really into Chinese culture, and then they wear things that represent Chinese culture?
I don't know, I have a very controversial view, I think.
You can say it. We're all about controversy.
Like to me, I don't think
you can take a sip
you need to
before.
Take a sip first,
yes, I'll do it with you. Big sip. Ooh. Big drop.
All right, ready for the controversies.
I don't know. I think if they do it in a positive way, I don't think it's cultural appropriation. Actually, I appreciate like other people like dressing like Asian clothes, like for example. So I think it shows their like, appreciation to the culture, and they're more like open to like the other culture as well. And somehow I feel it's like they're more educated, like in a way.
Or they're like down to like explore.
But if they're mocking it, like wearing the clothes, then that's another story.
But I mean, going back to the cultural appropriation thing, I think that in the 90s, like every major artist, like, they do that. Like Madonna was having her Japanese period of time. Like, but then people are getting so creative with that. Like the cultural, it's not cultural appropriation, but it's kind of like, how do you properly embrace other people's culture and make that part of your work, and in a respectful way?
Ooh.
I think that's the key.
Yeah, for sure.
To it, yeah. I mean, speaking of the 90s, like, is there anything from the past, like, that makes you feel like, oh, like I saw this thing and then made me decide I want to be in fashion? Because 90s is such an important time for fashion. Is there a moment you saw something you're like, yeah, I'm going to Parsons?
90s might be too early for me.
but maybe after that.
Yeah.
I mean, you can still see something from 90s. 90s, Sex and the City is from 90s. But anyways,
is
there a moment that you saw something you're like, yeah, I gotta
do fashion? I think for me, it's probably, I don't know, Project Runway was a big inspiration. Like, I think when I was in middle school, I watched Project Runway, and it was a really interesting show. I think the competitors are very passionate about what they do. I think that really inspired me, and that's why I went to Parsons. And also, I think just growing up, like a lot of designers really influenced me. So I think that really also made me to do, and they created a lot of beautiful things. So that's inspired me to do fashion as well. Yeah, looking back, I think that show is more of a, I don't know, reality show thing. I think people don't have enough time to finish the garment. They don't really have time to think through about what they do actually. Yeah.
So it's like actually not like that, not so like intense.
Yeah, there's a lot more work if you treat it as a business.
I know you've also collaborated with a lot of celebrities. How is that like?
I think it's really interesting. I think in the very beginning of doing the brand, actually I like rejected a lot of celebrities. I don't want celebrity to wear the clothes.
Who did you reject?
I don't know. A lot of people. It was just
No, name them.
in the very beginning. I thought it was not cool, and actually later on, I think our first major celebrity that we dressed was Kendall Jenner. She just wore our stuff yesterday as well. I'm like really happy.
You were just really happy?
Yeah. Was her first dress in private policy. And we got a lot of attention actually from like the fashion industry and like other people. So I think celebrity really helps fashion designers to get more
attraction. Yeah.
So it really changed my point of view. Yeah.
Wait, don't avoid the question. Who did you reject?
Yeah, I knew he was gonna circle back to this.
I don't really remember. Like right now. So.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
But in the beginning, we were really thinking dressing celebrity is not cool. But I think dress celebrity is a very organic way of growing up and have more exposure of you as well.
Why would you think that though? That's not cool.
I think it's just a lot of the old designers I admire. They're really not out there. Like for example, Margiela, like he does not even want to show his face. But it's a very different period of the time of the world right now. So I think everybody needs more exposure in order to better communicate with your customer, with your community, and everybody. So I think I'm just growing up with what's happening around me.
Well, yeah, we need to adapt.
Yeah, like what we do here.
What would define like success of a collection to you?
Success. I think a lot of good feedbacks from press and also sales.
From these guys?
Point of view. Yeah, I'm really happy with this.
The big guys.
Yeah.
What's next for you? What's the next exciting project?
The next exciting project, I think September for like our coming show, and also June we're bringing our resort collection to Paris.
Oh wow! Yeah. Have you always toured like with other fashion weeks?
Yeah,
in different
we always
cities?
like in different fashion weeks.
How does that work? Like just touring everywhere with the same collection? Schedule wise, logistic wise.
I think for me, I stay in New York most of the time, and we do shows and design, and also development is happening here. And then after New York Fashion Week, like Paris is always the city that everybody comes in to do all the sales appointment and stuff. So we have to go to Paris. And then for Shanghai, it's just what we have always been doing, and we have an audience there. So I go to Shanghai after Paris for another market.
So you always go to all of the shows?
Not always. I try not to go right now.
Really?
So, yeah.
Well, why is that?
It's just too intense, I think.
Like traveling wise?
Yeah.
But don't you enjoy the moment when like all the models are out? You come out, you wave, and you're like.
That's only for shows.
Like runway shows.
Yeah. I think I feel happy about that part, but I think when I'm traveling, like for sales appointments, I think it's a lot of intense work. And right now I have a sales team now, and they are doing a better job. So I think it's better that they go to Paris and doing all the work. Yeah.
Do you feel like okay with not being there and having people like executing your ideas?
Yeah. I think they understand me pretty well.
I think you're like a very chill artist. I think most of the artists I know, they're very particular about like their work, and they have to like be hands-on and everything. But you're like so understanding in a way that I feel like this is one of the misconceptions people have, especially for fashion designers, right? That you're very particular, very like weird.
I'm very particular on the design part and how to finish of a garment. Yeah.
But temper-wise, you're chill.
I try to be, at least on the surface. I think.
Maybe our standards
are. Stress out won't help anything. So, but I think I'm stressing out inside. Maybe so.
Okay. Yeah. Do you think there are any other like misconceptions people have for fashion designers?
I think there's no misconceptions. Just I think everybody's so different. Even within fashion designers, everybody has a very different personality. I think for me, I'm trying to make everything work more like smooth, like the martini we have right now.
Smooth martini.
Yeah.
I'm like a little tipsy. You guys
smooth I keep things. That's the best, no?
But I think what you're saying is like, when you watch a movie and TV shows, is like the way that they portray, like they portray a fashion designer is always the same, right? They're like, I don't know.
Again, in Sex and the City,
Yeah,
they're like
little,
no likey, change.
They're like a little sassy, and then they're like this and that and whatever.
Yeah, I was asked to behave like that.
Really?
You were asked?
What do you mean?
By who?
No, to do like, I don't know, so traditional fashion designer sketch and act like a designer, to do cut and sew and everything in like commercials or like TV commercials before.
Oh, what TV commercials were you?
I did a lot of things before.
Oh, wait. So you're in this TV commercials as yourself?
Yeah. They have certain expectation about fashion designers. So
see, that's a stereotype. I think that's what you were talking about.
Right.
Like they're expecting people to like sketch and say, I don't like it, and just rip it and then throw it out.
Right. And again, like TV shows portray them in that way, right? They're always grumpy. They're always unpredictable. So when I knew that I was gonna interview you, I was like,
I think that's what people like to see, but I think I'm just very different. Like people has been telling me, so.
Well, you have reshaped my view for the fashion design industry for sure.
But the TV commercials part, I'm interested in that. Like, as a fashion designer, like that sounds like your side gig. You get to be in so many different things. Like, what else is there? Like the TV commercials. What else?
I think it's just. We do a lot of collaborations, and that happens with the collaboration. So
So you're on TV.
Yeah.
What was that? Like, what was
the first thing that I can think of is like Chivas commercial that I did.
Oh, okay, that.
I was asked to like do fabrics in a certain way and cut things like. There was a period of time we did a lot of things. So yeah.
And that was in New York or in Shanghai?
In Shanghai.
In Shanghai.
Yeah.
So in New York, they don't force you to be somebody else that you're not. In a way,
I think they just don't tell you directly, but they have certain expectation to things too. So and also I think it really depends on the age group that you work with.
Right. Yeah. What do you prefer? Do you prefer just doing things your own way or given instructions too?
I think I have my own way of doing things, but I prefer feedback so I can improve my own point of view to do it better because it's always a collaborative like piece of work. So
who's your favorite character from Sex and the City? We love the show.
Okay, I think I love Samantha's character a lot. She's very straightforward and she always helps her friends and she's being herself. I think that's
Do you think you're like a Samantha?
No, I'm more like a Carrie. I'm more annoying, I think.
He didn't have to think about it.
No, I think Carrie is the realistic version of people. Like, so she's real.
But she's too annoying and she always think about herself first.
I thought that's what everyone does.
I think a lot of people also say this too, right? Like, I think she's kind of exploring her identity too, right? Like, as an artist. And I remember when I was younger, I watched it, I was like, annoying, right? And then I think now that I'm rewatching for the 5th time, I feel what you were saying. That she's just real.
Yeah, she's real.
I think every single one of them is real. Like you can understand all of their struggles now, and I think that kind of made me more chill as a person like you, where you have to understand different point of views and bring them together, and that's New York.
Yeah,
I feel like.
Wait, is there like a Chinese version of Sex and the City?
I think there's a couple, no?
Like the
couple?
4 ladies, drama, tea in the show, yeah.
What? Like what?
Like joy of...
There's a very old one that Na Ying played. I think that's a literal thing, sort of.
Are we the same generation?
Translation.
She was in shows?
Yeah. That's a very old one.
Because on top of my head, I was thinking about like Fen Hong Nu Lang.
Oh yeah.
Is that the Sex and the City?
Yeah, that's a childhood. That's a childhood.
Only it's like Pink Lady. I don't know what the translation is.
But I feel like
there's an older show that they copy like how Carrie like was like scraping everything as well.
But they don't incorporate fashion the way that Sex and the City.
That's true.
Do, right?
Yeah.
Like, do shows in China incorporate more fashions nowadays? Like, I feel like there's a lot of like opportunities and
I
stuff.
think there was a big trend before, like Du La La Shen Zhi Ji is a movie.
Oh,
like
right.
they hires Patricia Fell, the
Sex and the City,
yeah.
Well, that's actually like the
I think it's
Devil
American
Who Wears
show
Prada, right?
As well.
It's an American show?
I think that's an American show too, I guess.
Oh.
Which one?
Du La La Shen Zhi Ji. I think they brought
really?
a lot of copyrights during that period of time. So
I think it was like the Devil Who Wears Prada, right?
okay.
Right. Like, is that still happening now in China? Like, do people like from the TV or movie industry ask you for clothes?
Yeah, always. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like-
we dress people all the time, so.
Which movie should we watch this year? Collection.
Oh, we don't really send clothes to movies because their filming period is always like very long. So they hold our samples for too long. So
They have
Yeah.
to ship them back.
yeah, but we usually do like when they ask for like 3 to 5 days. If it's longer than that, we will not lend our clothes to them. Did you ask one single question for everybody like in this interview?
This one I'm about to ask.
Okay.
Yeah. So your answer must be good.
Okay.
Okay. So so we're in Hue House, which means home and return. What does home mean to you?
I think home is wherever that I felt comfortable with. Like people always ask me like where am I from? I think I always tell them I think I'm a global citizen. I'm the person that grew up with like globalization and everything's happening. So I think wherever makes me comfortable and relaxed, and that's home.
And now it's New York?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of cities actually that will make me feel the same way. So,
Okay.
yeah.
I love that. Cheers.